Alright, welcome back to some more of this. So last time we just took out the Bahawat state. Yeah, that's the name, and one of the federal republics of India. So now we're gonna be sending more into our focus tree, but before we get anything major, we're gonna start actually for guns and equipment. Lee Enfields or hell, Lee Martinis, anything we be given is good. Any gun we can allow ourselves stay off the tile side within and without. Yeah, we're gonna ask for any sort of equipment that we can have. Supplement our need really. That way, when that unification comes knocking, we'll be best prepared for it. So yeah, this has actually been a pretty fun series, guys. Right so far. Put that with my mic. Yeah, well, it was interesting. The warlord states we are starting off from like small territory and then working our way upwards. Well, also, it's also been more fun because things have changed because the provinces are a lot different. Like this used to be bigger, that used to be bigger. I think some states were smaller, if I remember correctly. Yeah, some states got smaller, other states got bigger. And I'm interested to see how well that does. Oh, I see. So Ukraine can do that, I assume. I really should say do playthroughs on like the Ukraine. Maybe go back to Russia. Oh, China maybe. Interesting. Let's just see how things pan out, really. Now we need manufacturing equipment. We start producing our own goods and we start working in our own land. We will be productive member of the empire once more. That's interesting. The international acceleration is shady. It is the Ukrainian global hegemony, so let's take a little peek at this. Yeah, so they can basically ditch the League Solar to form an international accelerationist. League of Speed, as one word. And of course over here these states break away. See, I don't know exactly what we're targeting first. But I guess we'll see whether it's still pretty weak. Still need to get numbers up. Units pimped out. Troops on the move, whatever really. Let's get guns, manufacturing equipment. Churchill's next plan. Now what? Now what? Oh, so much. We a bit. Don't forget guards. Is it gonna do something like that? Okay. Oh yeah. At least if we ever get like those monthly supply of land lease or whatever from other nations, they acquire convoys and all that, we'll have them. Oh yeah, and I also saw that there was the sub mod posted on the ep5 Reddit, I think. Since in the next update they're gonna give it an Amprim path for France. I think it's the next update. I know the French rework, they're gonna get rid of this. So new sub mod coming that's underway is a new guy over here. This basically does the same thing except with all this memes. A bit more logical from a certain point of view. At least that's what I remember. Need to double check on that. Anyways, from here, Churchill knew his duty. Divine fate, providence, or perhaps sheer force of will compelled him forward. He knew what to do. He knew what needed to be done already. He had steeled his will and turned his heart of iron. His heart to iron. Already the blood pumping in him was hot and fiery. Already he had turned himself into a being together, devoted to destiny. But none of that was enough. One can be a Superman, a human colossus, and not yet achieve what they set out. From here, there's one upwards as long as he kept himself stable and ready. Let's go forth to embrace destiny. Force of will. Those who resist will be punished. Those who aid the resistors will be punished. Those who do not form of those who resist will be punished. Our will be done from Lucknow to every village, no matter how far. So yeah, we're going to be enforcing our will and basically consolidating our territories. In a manner of speaking. So yeah, we're basically preparing for the next battles to come. These for long enough. Man, maybe long enough is long enough to where we can start properly filling out more too, because we already are. It's just so that it's taking quite a bit. Because we simply haven't had our equipment sorted out. Spending isn't enough for itself. Yeah, so her take came out on top. So yeah, if anybody tries to go after them with her taking 2 hours shot, that'll be make it a bit of a pain. But like I would like to see like the push in Congo if like since these are breakaway, if they can have like potential expansion options for certain paths. I feel like it would make it so that way if the when the World War does come, you can try to take advantage of it. It'd make things interesting. Whoa. Came out of fucking nowhere. So I've heard that. I did not expect that. I saw Radzovsky's. Radzovsky, sorry. establish a new course, which means they're gonna be like the better Russia, if I remember correctly. So I will. The conflicts. Explain existing conflicts. The ethnic, religious, and social tensions in India are things right for use by any person who wishes to make sure India is more focused on fighting itself than them. We are such kind of people. If they are too busy fighting each other, they can't organize against us. So I need resistance. No, there. Stand there. As soon as everybody was in place, he waited for agonizing hours, waiting for people to make its rounds. All of them had rifles from the black powder muskets that a great grandfather had loaned to a stolen simile, as I say it, or SMLE, to everything in between. None of them could take this anymore. Grandmothers, brothers, sons, mothers, all of them had been taken away by this bastard and his army. All of them had suffered, lost food and their meals taken from their mouths, and their families subject to horrid affairs. Disappeared families and friends, arrested co-workers, shot neighbors. It was a nevertheless such cruelty would foment resistance. And there was just one group waiting to exact their revenge under Churchill, just a tiny bit. Even if it was a few dead men, it was something. Some tiny talk extracted from impaired from his own cruelty. Along as the group of 5 soldiers came down the dirt road talking to each other about the different ways you could use tonic water so it wouldn't taste like shit. The ambushers put their rifles to their guns, hiding in the shadows of the forest, and as soon as they had the targets, pulled the triggers. Anyways, like I was saying, Jin isn't nearly as good as Rum. Now he's dead. So we got another factory. Guess we get motorized here. Mainly for the supply equipment and all that lovely shit. It seems like the Russian Empire has a shy unification. Yes, right. Sorry. This is my thought. So yeah, Yugoslavia about to get gonked. We got France. Doesn't have any allies. I mean, they should do fine by themselves, really. I don't think they're gonna be focusing on yeah, they probably would be a bit more helpful because they don't have to worry about more of the fronts. Maybe I should show off the neo-pagan path. There's something different, or there's some other path I should probably do over here as well. They're still playing nations of players, it's just that I don't know which one I want to do first, really. But not first, next. Strike them. Protests in every city. Every town, village, and city on nation seems to have seen through our rules in an attempt to make them hate each other instead of us. What now? Distract them. There's gotta be a way to keep these people distracted. They're rioting, they're angry, they're throwing everything we worked to build on an empire of their own savagery. What the hell do we do? Shred everything. Blame the lower caste, blame the ethnic groups here, blame rebels and terrorists, everything to distract them. They won't move the target off us. Every single member of the empire in their sights. Fuck. So yeah, the distraction tactics aren't working. We'll start over here. Yes. Yeah, I forgot about the Kashmir state. Bunch of Russian mercenaries, I think. If I remember correctly from the lore, it's like bunch of Russian, like either a Russian army or a bunch of Russian mercenaries that were sent during that took part in the Russian Civil War. Got, got lost under, got lost on the way and ended up all the way towards like the tip of India. And I think they're, if I'm not correct, the goal is to try to get back to Russia somehow. But I don't know, I feel like it would be weird. Being government doing things. They have first mountaineers. First of several mountaineers. So let's start popping out the units. We shall try our best to okay, they already got the recon and all that, so should be fine. That should be fine. Yeah. I really am curious to see how the other warlord states and everything in content, how they'll play out. From yeah, got the Prussian Congo, Brazil, US, down here in Central Asia, in India, of course China. Very curious to see. Also these two. I wonder if they'll go at each other, depending on which paths they take. No, yeah. Republic. To Norway's. This is working. Oh fuck. Now you might be thinking, oh, Churchill dead. Well, only in these two paths can Churchill end up dead. Over here, we shall see soon that this is the end of our little focus. And in fact, more to it. Yeah, kind of wish more mods did that. Like they have like branching focus tree depending on which path you take. So that way, whenever you go down certain path, you don't have like a bunch of other focuses in there. They at least make it more concise. Is the word? See here. Oh yeah, all of our bombers and all that. They've been refitted. Now we just need to get a bunch of casts up here. And get just near Japan because they get Vanguard stuff with this. So and because the Vanguard stuff is about Pan-Asian. Things to take over Asia and take over Asia for the glory of the revolution, I think it was. I remember. Russian state. Yeah, they can have that little war going. Probably do 2 parts to Finland. One for the communist side, the other for the conservationists. Like Brazil, there's two sides. Well, one side for the two sects in the yeah, there's the left wing and there's the right wing stuff. I wanted to show off the stuff that Finland has, cause my God, it's a fucking trip. So we need more manpower. We have all the manpower. Let's see a factory as well. So now they damn near got me. They damn near got me. Churchill's motorcade, well-guarded man, was moving its way from his palace in the city to a safer, more rural region. People screamed at him as they drove by, even though warning shots were fired each time they came to a gentle stop. He was shaking, sweating, his hands troubled compulsively in his dirty suit pocket. His aide next to him tried to reassure him everything would be fine. So those here were protecting him, making sure he was safe. No need to fear such a disorganized robber, right? The aide was silenced by a bullet slamming into his skull through one end and out the other, and round into Churchill's breast pocket. Blood spattered across his face, seeped through his jacket. He would only grumble out an order to floor it as the car picked up speed. Drove through the streets with little regard for safety. As the protest dwindled, the city faded behind him. Churchill fell into an inky dark blackness. Forever? No. Part 2 of our Focus Tree. Yeah, so I think... Yeah, I'm pretty sure all the paths have a part 2 to them. But with Churchill's the only one that comes out alive. The Wounded Lion. The world blurry, everything hurt. Sure, we can get some more whiskey and wine from the comfort of his bed. Yeah, now you come the brutal colonizer. And then, yeah, these two paths over here, which I'll talk about them once we get to there. Take these a bit slow over here. Alright, just making sure that we have plans of attack. Well done. I'll be doing atomic stuff, but it would be nice to have some extra research boost. Yeah, a little bit helps, as they say. Yeah, we'll keep some troops there. Planes there. Taking this a bit slow. Oh. I'll pick up the pace just a little bit. Because I want to be better prepared for some things. You better mountaineers. Also, I can. I'd accidentally bum rush through something. See, add stability. Shit. Let's get some more stability, at least a little while. Don't quite know what to choose for these next two focuses, but guess we'll redo both of them and see which one. Like, I think I already made my decision, but just in case. Whiskey. Churchill was alive and breathing. Sitting in a bed in a personal room, he was surrounded by the infirmera of medicine. Bottle of antibacterial substances, a fire for boiling bandages that had a long-run cold. He wasn't sure what time it was or even what day it is. His memories were hazy. Two soldiers sitting, looking bored, one sitting, looking bored, and the last name of the dog greeted him, offering their hands to shake. "Hello, sir," said one. "Glad you're awake. We don't mean to trouble you, but the generals told you needed something before you came back to Delhi. You know some things before you came back to Delhi." "Oh, Christ," he groaned. "What happened?" "The rioters may have been put down successfully. Took a lot of bullets and we lost a few hundred good men, but they're down. Many local police services were helpful, as were the native regiments, who have suspected army or attempted assassination. There's little evidence to suggest that. We replaced the commanders anyway, just to be safe." Corey's smirk on the Saint soldier's face turned told Churchill exactly what he meant by replace. "Safe to return, and can I just say, sir, I'm exceptionally glad the Indians are terrible shots." Anyway, so she would be best. Parts of the army, an uppity and undisciplined military always gets ahead of themselves, especially when it's so ethnically mixed up. Didn't moments know how to deal with this? The police. Seems like all the cops are bound to think for themselves as part of the community, ignoring their obligation to the state, sacking them in favor of more lower men to do the trick. I'd rather punish the police. I feel like since they were supposed to, help us. I feel like it's only fitting. I'm gonna even do some more build up. What's going after the Baltic? Let's see here. The fainting government's probably gonna lose. Federal government, emergency government, still doing much. Huh. Intrigued. Just thinking. Shit. Thinking about how the rest of the world's been going. But it seemed like maybe the U.S. would join the Commonwealth. So I do remember that happens. Oh yeah, Persia got a bit of a focus as well. I still need to do just teaser videos. I keep forgetting about that. Sorry about that, but I'll try to figure out, especially for the French rework, I might split that into 2 parts. Because the way I want to do that is for the first part talks about why the French rework's happening, and the second part actually explains what the rework is about. So I might do 2 of them separately, and I probably will upload the one that has all the stuff first, and then the one that talks about why later, if you guys want it. And then there's like a whole Google Doc for Upper Volta, like Persia as well. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit weird. And oops, we're out of time. Yeah, in this episode, nothing really much happens except we almost got killed. But yeah, we're trying to consolidate our territories over here now. Since I checked off a focus tree, we're gonna be expanding. There's a bit here as well. I'm gonna get even bigger. Hopefully even better. Until then, I'm the Mad Artist, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.